Hello, my name is Tia, and I want to welcome you to McRae Mountain Learning Academy. I really don't love AI. I am not a Hollywood producer, so you're gonna get the raw, uncut, unedited mostly version. And here is my introduction. We have a homestead. I love nature. I've homeschooled for 16 years, and I love learning, especially from nature. So today I'm going to be introducing you to this new discovery that I found on our homestead. It is the butternut woolly worm sawfly caterpillar. So come learn with me. Okay, I made a discovery on our property and it's really cool. So I wanted to share it. So I've been driving past this plant on the edge of my driveway because it's been real hot and I'm tired of ticks. So I haven't been walking. But I noticed there was like white droppings and I was like, well, that's weird, so as I drove by, I was looking up in the tree. I was kind of looking up and I was like, man, is there a nest up there? And I couldn't see a nest. And so looking. And I was like, I gotta pull closer because I was like, this is not poop. It is sticking out from the leaf. I was like, what on earth? What on earth? Okay. That's what I seen. At a glance, I just seen a bunch of white spots on the leaves, right? You can't really tell. And maybe you already know what this is. I had to use my Seek app to discover that this is called, let's get into focus. Here we go, get into focus. A butternut woolly worm sawfly larva. Look at this. Okay, let's see. I don't want to disturb it. So at first, the first one I picked up and I put in my finger and I kind of squished it because I was like, is that some kind of weird fungus? So I was looking and I was like, it kind of crumbled in my hands, but it still didn't make sense, right? So then I used my Seek app and I found it. They identified it. And then I was like, well, that's an interesting thing. And so then once I had a name for it, I cross-referenced it on the Google. And then I found a video on YouTube. I will put the link in this post because I don't want to give credit. And this woman explained the life cycle of these things. And so I just wanted to share that with you. I know it's been hot. And like I said, I haven't been walking in my woods, which I spend a lot of time in the woods. And I really like to explore. But all the years, I never seen anything like this. So one more time. Look at, they're so delicate. So it said in the video that these little worms, I think they lay eggs in the vein of the leaf. I guess I maybe can see a little worm in there. I don't know. Just, God never ceases to amaze me. Look at how delicate these things are. They're so dainty. It kind of reminds me of like frost flowers. I mean, obviously it's not a frost flower, but I was just very baffled. They're all over the tree. I don't see any of them moving. Oops. The video she had, so I don't know if they have planted the egg in the thing? I don't know. I might keep exploring. Okay, so I'm thinking that it must have laid its egg. So I took one off just because I'm really trying to figure this out. I think at this point, this one has moved on to the next stage. I don't know. I mean, I can see kind of, trying to see there. I don't think you can really, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to get a microscope. So the first time that I rubbed it in my fingers, because again, I was like, is this some kind of fungus? And then I was like, I don't know. It does have like a waxy feel, which in the video, the woman said was part of their defense mechanism. I don't know. Are there any woolly worm, butternut woolly worm sawfly specialists out there? Anybody? Okay. I did find this little guy, but I don't think he's related to this. I don't know. Could he have morphed out of that? I don't know.